Hello Year 9, welcome to your Autumn 2 revision video. You need to know everything in this video in preparation for your exam, and it is on something called classification of skills. So take a look at this list and have a think about what they all have in common. A dribble in basketball, a shot in football, a serve in volleyball, a slice forehand in table tennis, jumping, running, throwing, or a shot in javelin. The answer is they are all skills in sports, but they're all different and they can all be categorized into different things. So let's have a look at what we're going to be learning. There are 4 types of skill classification: simple and complex, open and closed, self-paced and externally paced, and gross and fine. You need to know all of them and give sporting examples for each end of the scale. So the first scale are simple and complex skills. So simple skills are very easy to learn and we can transfer them between different sports. So running, jumping and throwing are our examples. You need to write this down. Complex skills are complicated and they're often sport specific. So dribbling in basketball, serving in table tennis. Those are our examples that we have there. Let's watch a video that puts it into action. Okay, so if you want to challenge yourself, you can go back to that video, pause the information when the text is on the screen and write that down and learn that as well. Okay, so if you want to challenge yourself, that is what you can do to get some more information and better understanding. If not, you just need to have this information that's on my slides. Second category is open and closed skills. So when we're playing badminton, we hit the ball depending on where the opponent is standing and depending on where they have hit it to us, the shuttlecock. So an open skill is where the sporting environment constantly changes and it's affected by our opponents and also it's affected by our teammates. So in football, we will kick the ball depending on where our teammates are and where the defenders are. So those are open skills. Closed skills are not affected by the environment at all. So a penalty kick in football, a free throw in basketball, a tennis serve, they're all skills that we can practice over and over again, and we should be able to just apply them into the game. Okay, number 3, self-paced and externally paced skills. These are quite similar to open and closed. So self-paced is when you, as the athlete, decide when and how fast to perform the skill. So tennis, a serve, or basketball, a free-throw shot. Wherever you want to do it is when it's going to happen. Externally paced skills are when environment factors cause a performer to perform a skill. So in football, when to pass is dictated by when the defender is going to close you down. So the external person is affecting how you perform that skill. Okay, and finally we have gross and fine skills. So gross skills are skills that use large muscle groups. So for example, tackling in rugby, shooting in football, or a dig in volleyball. It means that you are using both normally your arms and your legs to perform the skill. Fine skills are skills that use really small muscle groups to produce a really precise movement. So a shot in snooker, or throwing a dart, or slicing a shot in table tennis. Okay, so we have the example there of darts as our fine skill and swimming and sprinting as our gross skill. So you can put that down as examples as well. Finally, it is not always this simple. Each line of a skill is on each type of skill, sorry, is on a line, a continuum. You can see the arrow here. Most skills are not at either end. They're usually in the middle, and they very much vary on the situation in the sport. Your exam is going to take place the week commencing Monday the 30th of November. You need to know all 8 classifications of skills and know sporting examples for each one. You can't just say football. You need to be able to describe it in a bit more detail and give me a specific example of when in football it would be that type of skill. You also need to remember from the last exam, internal and external motivation, introverts and extroverts, because they will come up in the exam as well. Good luck.